Mike Tirico, Greg Olson set with you for some football. That is Ben Sauls, who has the ball on the tee. Off we go from Cleveland. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin then.
At the Ravens' 40-yard line.
Wanna quit?
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
What ain't it? Hey, middle.
From the shotgun, they'll throw to get this one started. That is punched downfield. It's Shaheed. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. A huge play right off the bat. 33 yards.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. From the gun, Jackson. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's into the end zone. What a start. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Browns. His 6th touchdown now for the season. And they get the first points of the game. What a way to start it, Greg. You get the ball. It's what you want to do. Settle into this game on top 6-0.
Mike, how often do we have coaches tell us the importance of playing with the lead? Well, they come take the ball right away on the first drive, all the way down there and strike first. And now the rest of the way, let's see how it plays out.
7, Ravens nothing. Chad Ryland to kick off.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This is fielded inside the 5. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
At their own 20-yard line.
On the ready. Here we go.
Send a man in motion right.
Ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Let's go now. Field, 60 red. 60 red. Ready. Slide 2.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Going up top. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And we'll bring up 3rd down.
He's got to do a better job using his eyes, Mike. And he's just not manipulating the defense at all by looking off the defenders. And at this level of ball, if you just continue to stare down your primary read, you're going to lead the defenders right to the ball, and he's lucky this one just fell incomplete.
Again, working deep downfield. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36.
There.
He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
37-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 9.
Report! Get hot! 180! What is shot? 180! What is shot?
The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
DC, ready?
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's caught. It's Isaiah Bond. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
First down.
A pickup of 14 on that one. It's a Browns first down.
Hey, report! What? Hey, middle. Hey.
Jackson looking to throw and unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath. But give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Alpha, sit on.
Now Jackson. Shaheed with the catch. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
3rd and 6. To the air one more time with Jackson. And he gets that one complete to Collins. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut, trying to avoid tacklers, and the ball is out. And one of the Browns is in there, and yes, Cleveland able to retain possession.
So as you start operating your red zone offense, of course it goes without saying, Mike, you're trying to score touchdowns. But the worst case scenario is that you bring your field goal unit and you at least try for 3. You have to protect the ball. Turnovers are the cardinal sin of red zone offense. In this case, they dodge a little bit of a bullet here. The ball comes loose. Fortunately for the ball carrier, his own team recovers it. They can keep their offense on the field and see if they can finish this drive.
And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Jackson in trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
180. Come on. 180.
Second down. Jackson. His pass taken in by Shaheed. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
11 yards on the play.
He's made his presence felt throughout this opening quarter. They better figure out a way to slow him down defensively. Otherwise, he's in store for a monster game.
3rd and 7.
You. Hands up. Shot.
Here's Jackson. Flush to his right. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there.
Ryland's kick is good. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. Safe kick taken at the 5. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. So after one, it's the Browns with the advantage. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute.
Red. Set. Ready. 60 red. 60 red. Check. Huh?
Right away, they'll set up to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Come on, set. 33, yellow.
In motion comes Walker. He'll drop to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
This returnable from inside his own 40. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
Go. Right. 180.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. one is caught by Collins.
Jackson's pass.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on
It's a
first
gain of
down.
7. Brings up
All right, so
second
anytime you're
and
facing the
3
blitz, the
at
best
their
thing you can do as an
48-yard
offense
line.
is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
180. Get on.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. Still keeping the legs moving, somehow managing to turn that into a gain.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Jackson on 3rd and 2. And the rush gets home. Hill goes down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
This brought in out past the 20. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go, set. 10 black. Hey, go steal.
The tight end going in motion to the left.
Hut.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. We'll try and set up the tight end screen. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
That's just bad timing by the offensive line. They've got to get their linemen out in front of him, so either the linemen need to go faster or the back just needs to be more patient. But either way, they're just not in sync on that screen pass.
Set. Ready. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked by Jeremiah Wusu-Koromoa. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Intercepted. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
DC, ready? 180. 180.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
At the Ravens' 21-yard line.
Two minutes remain here in this first half. We'll have more from Cleveland after this.
DC, ready?
2nd and 10.
Get on. 180. Get on. Hey, report. Report. Get on.
Jackson now. Rolling right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The Pro Bowler the last 2 years, Nnamdi Madubuike, in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Off the play fake. Jackson fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Cleveland. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Extra point now by Riley. He knocks it through. And the Browns move further out in front. It is now 17-0.
Ravens nothing. Chad Ryland to kick off.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. This taken at the 5. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Got it. Set, hut. 32.
Putting the tight end in motion.
Set, hut.
He'll look to throw. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Now he'll air one out. Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. Picked off by Nick Emanwari. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Hey, middle. Sit hot. Sit hot. No, we changed it.
Cut.
A first down throw for Jackson. Forced to his right. He's got it inside the 5. And he's in. Isaiah Bond. Touchdown Browns. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This returnable from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
On the double.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
Right, 97. Here we go. Set. 33. Yellow. Set.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Room to run at the 35. Still going. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
And now, after the big play, got to cut that celebration short. because they're going to stay out and go for
Here we
two.
go. Here we
Ravens
go.
will
Ready.
line up for the two-point conversion.
And he will get in for the two. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This taken around the 11. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
On the set. Let's go now. 45. White. Cut.
Now, faking the give, rolling to the left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Set. Ready. Smash. Smash. Set. Cut.
They'll run it over center with Mitchell. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down.
It's a gain of 6. And it's third down.
Ready up. Down. Black 40. Check field. Cut.
On third down, here's Mitchell. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Raven first down.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
Typically in a third down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
A gain of a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Ready, ready.
They'll go again with Mitchell. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
At the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
Slide 2. Let's go. 50, great, set.
They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Ravens will cut into that lead.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
DC ready? From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, middle.
They'll begin here on the ground. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
At the 41, it's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4.
180. Sit on. 180. What is that? Hey, up. Yo. Sit on.
From the gun, Jackson. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's going to have a 1st down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
1st and 10.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
180. Hey, we're going to do
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
180.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds.
Ready, set. Blue striker. Let's go now. 10 black. Ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. Moving to his right. He'll tuck it and take off. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down.
First and 10.
You can see here, Mike, the impact that sending your receivers deep does to the defense. You add so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly what the quarterback takes advantage. Tucks the ball down, turns into a runner, picks up the first down.
On the handoff, here comes Mitchell. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 8.
Come on, set.
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
At the 44-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout to talk things over before 3rd down.
Right down. Red 38. Hut, hut.
Back to throw. On the run to the right. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
Blaster, yellow, 22. Ready.
He's got a man. It's Bannon. He's going to have a Ravens first down on a well-designed play to get 16 to keep the drive going.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make...
And he will score! Game on! Touchdown, Ravens. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
On the return, the Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Hey, report. Report. Ready. Good shot. Go ahead.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
On.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 4.
Hey. Sit hard. Ready. Sit hard.
Now, Jackson. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
Now a 3rd and 2.
180. 180. 180. 180. Sit up.
Throwing Jackson. Moving outside the pocket. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. That is caught wide on the RPO. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
The Ravens now going to use their final timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Get on! Get on! Hey, middle! Get on!
Up the middle they go. Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocked down hard in the backfield.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
He's taken down just shy of the 10. That's another 1st down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
4th quarter, you find yourself protecting a 1-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
DC, ready?
They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. We'll try the right side this time. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Ryland's kick here is good. And the Browns will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
19. Chad Ryland to kick off.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Pushed out to his left. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
Flush to his right. He's going to take a shot down the field. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league. And when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Come on, set. 32. Set.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's a toss, right side. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Browns. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. Now Ryland for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Browns are going to extend their lead.
Browns 38, Ravens 19. Chad Ryland to kick off.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Ready.
They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. Past midfield. You talk about flipping the field out of bounds all the way down at the 40-yard line. It's a big one for the Ravens. 41 yards.
First down. 1st and 10
Here
at
we
the
go,
40-yard
set.
line.
Ready.
Another run here with Mitchell. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Block shot. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was trying to get that to Tez Walker. And it's going to be third down.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down.
50, green, 10.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Open man, right side. He's got him.
Let's go.
To break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
That's good for a Baltimore first down.
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
25.
Looking to double up here. Score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
180. Come on. 180.
Down to a knee here goes Jackson. And that should do it. So it's a win for the Browns. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. A chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.